Welcome to the golden group of the 2023 Hotbunz World Tour Quarterfinals. We've got 6 fantastic players. All 6 are going through already. We already know it. They're going through to semifinals. The winner of this group will get an auto pass to the finals of the 2023 Hotbunz World Tour. Let's see who can figure out how to navigate this fantastic group and get into that finals position. Okay. Should have updated colors slightly earlier because you can see the bonuses there. Fleas has them pulled up for us. These will be playing as black. There's a big for us. Heat playing as white. Fuel playing as purple. Fuel and I both use the same color and the same avatar player kind of. We get JJ Brez. Or magenta, you might say. Blue looks like Aries. Is that right? You guys tell me, is blue Aries? I think red's Bradamite and blue's Aries, but those might be reversed. I'll watch really closely when it's red's turn. Okay, so we are playing in Brazil. You guys can see kind of how it's shaped up. Not thinking anybody holds a bonus in this. That'd be really wild. Maybe one of the small right side bonuses gets held. Be sure red is Bradamite. Okay, we'll go with that for now. We'll watch really closely when the red player comes up and see if we can see. Bill's got a good central position. He's got a 4 out on the right side and a 3 up top. So a couple externals. He attacks twice. Wants to get a little separation there. Blue is Aries. Okay. Remember, we are playing a 70% progressive here. So the game likely ends around turn 8. Having cards on 4 is a big part of it. But these guys, I think they'll play it a little differently than maybe some of the way we've seen some of the other Hotbunz World Tour action, just because of the winner takes all format in the 2 games. We'll see. Maybe they don't. But I just have a feeling that they may play it slightly differently with the way. Remember, the way the points work in the Hotbunz World Tour, you get 10 points for a win. You get 4 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, 2 points for your third bounty, and then 1 point for your fourth and fifth bounty. Everybody through turn 1 here. Style of play, both JJ Bruh and Pete here on the ends. Very aggressive players. Feliz is a pretty aggressive player also. I wouldn't necessarily characterize Kuhl as a super aggressive player. But just naming those 4, those are 4 of the best in the game playing here. And then Bradamite and Aries, also just fantastic risk players. So they will be very focused on preventing people from having an easy 70 run. I think we see early spawn-wise, Kuhl's nervous about how closely he spawned together, so he tries to move that 5 down towards the bottom of the board, and he immediately gets blocked off by those 3 4s, that wall of 4s down there at the bottom. Aries also in a little bit of a tough of a spawn situation. So he needs to get something up towards the top, but it's going to be tough for him. He could use this little chain here. This little chain here. He could get something up there, but he's not touching it. He's blocked off with this Pete 3, and Pete's not going to move that 3 out of there anytime soon. Doubtful. Yeah, and Pete's got nothing up in this area, right? So the key in a 70% game is, one, you want to be in multiple spots so it's hard to kill you. A 70% progressive game. You want to be in multiple spots so it's hard to kill you, but also you want to be in multiple spots so you can get everywhere on the map. Obviously, without portals, there's only a couple of chains that get you top to bottom in these C lanes out here. We think the big advantage is probably being in like that Feliz Aries spot, that second or third spot. I don't know if you guys think the same, but that's probably where I would want to be, is somewhere second or third in the turn order. Maybe fourth, maybe where Kuehl is, that could work. Kuehl's gotten his spot up top. He was a little worried about how centralized he was here, but he's worked on moving something to the left and something down. So he's in pretty much everywhere in the map. Done a good job with that early. We get a laughing face from JJ Bruh. JJ Bruh and Pete have had some pretty epic competitive matches in the past, so it'll be interesting to see if either of them make any wild moves here. Open says if JJ doesn't win in the second trading sequence, Feliz kills Kuehl and wins. Interesting. We think Feliz has lines on Kuehl. Yeah, he's got lines on Kuehl. Yeah, that's not a good situation for Kuehl. He really wanted to get that 5 further down, but immediately he got blocked off from moving that 5 down, and that would have been the best spot to get away from Feliz. We'll see if he can find a way to get that done. What's up, Drunk Banana Juicy, aka Little Banana Juicy, who has done so well so far in the Hotbunz World Tour, already secured that spot in the semifinals with a quarterfinal Group 1 win. Yeah, you nervous about the semis there, Banana? Okay, we're finishing turn 3 up. I think Pete's pretty happy with his position. The problem is he's last in turn order. So does Pete do something wild last in turn order to try to shake things up? He's continuing to work on getting into every area of the board he can get into. I think it's the end of the road. Yeah, I mean, semifinals are going to be packed full of top players for sure. Leona says Pink has developed great lines on, or Pete has developed great lines on Pink. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because Pete would want to trade. If he does that early trade, not in this turn sequence, but if he does that early trade on 3, it wouldn't help him. We'd have to trade on 4. I don't think he's going to get to trade on 4. I think it'd be really unlikely if we get to Pete trading on 4, but maybe. Maybe these guys can figure out a way to block up the map enough where the set on 4 doesn't end the game. You think his 4 in the middle moves towards the 3 or just stays connected to the... Oh, the 4 down below his other 3. Okay. Yeah, the 4 here moving up to this 3. He's also got to stay connected here and here. Usually in a progressive game, if you're playing in most tournament progressive games, you'll start to notice that people are lining up the person right behind them in turn order, or maybe 2 spots behind them in turn order. So you always check to see if you're getting lined up and try to move away from that position if you can. Let's see if these guys... Phil theoretically would be lining up red, but he doesn't have lines on red. Does Q line up P? Phil's got a little bit better break now starting from Feliz here with his 5. But I just don't see there's any way this area is getting broken here. Okay, we get fist bumps from JJ to Bradamite. Bradamite gives the laughing face back to him. Then JJ Bruh says good luck. Bradamite. Twice. Then a laughing face. Right, here goes Pete. Pete's just taking a card and pass. He moves further away over here to the right. We get a laughing face back from JJ Bruh. Or sorry, laughing from Bradamite. A celebratory emote from Aries. An oof from Feliz, JJ Bruh. And an oof. Oof, 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 oof. Lots of oofs and fire. I'm hopefully translating this correctly for you guys. And a yawn from Aries. A lot of oofs from Kuel. And a lot more oofs from JJ Bruh. So I think you guys understand what that means. Pretty clear what's going on there. At least taking a little time to think here. I think Feliz wants lines on Kuel. Oh, but he moves out of that. Yeah, I guess that is still. He kind of moves away from it. Feliz and JJ Bruh most likely because of the card skip. Yeah. I think if you card skip, you're going to get about that many emotes. Okay, so Feliz takes a territory. Aries skips. Do we think Feliz just missed that there was a card skip? Or do we think Feliz purposely took the territory? He thought about it for a long time, so I think he knew. I think he decided he was okay with being in turn position 1. How did the rest of these guys play that? You guys think he knew? Yeah. So JJ Bruh's card skip puts him at a bigger trading position, but we think that earlier in the trade order probably is a good spot to be. And Kuel thinks that too. So now, effectively, Feliz is first in turn order, in trade order, and Kuel is second in trade order. JJ Bruh gives a laugh to Kuel. I thought we were... I legit don't think I'll ever card skip an attorney setting just because you're scared of the backlash from everybody, Mallory. Is that why? Yeah, I think card skipping in general is a bad idea. And the only time to me it makes sense is if you're early in turn order and you've got a bonus and you're accruing more troops than everybody else, or comparatively. That's the only way it makes sense. 3rd to 4th in order is preferred. Okay, so Demonic thinks 3rd or 4th in order is preferred. Yeah, I think the game opened up for Bradamite and Pete with that card skip. They were buried in turn order. Now, all of a sudden, Bradamite's effectively 3rd in card trade order. I think we'll see Pete. Yeah, Pete takes a territory and he hits a JJ Bruh 4. Does Pete do that out of retaliation because JJ Bruh skipped? Was that a punishment for skipping? Or was that because he's planning on killing JJ Bruh? Okay, so JJ Bruh reacts by hitting a Pete 4 and takes him out of that position, he should take him out of that position for sure, right? He's got to hit that 1. Yep. That makes sense. He takes Pete out of that position so Pete can't kill him. He gives him the crying face and an oops at the end of the attack. I think that's a smart move by JJ Bro. We see the first trade, the forced trade there by Fleas. He hits a single of Kules, but he doesn't do anything more than that yet. He's staying connected to Kuhl on most of the board. He just doesn't have this 5 in the middle connected to him. The attack there in the middle by Ares, which further opens up Felice's line on Kuhl. Kuhl gets the 6 trade. Bradomite will get the 8. Pete will get the 10. Trying to see what Kuhl's lining up specifically. He almost is. It's a line on. I can't figure it out. The card skipping changed where the line should be, right? Who's behind you in turn order? Who's in front of you in turn order? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they play it, because they are safe, except obviously the win gets you through a free round, get you a bye through a whole round. So it will be interesting to see how these guys play that out. I agree. It changes the dynamic for sure. We see Bradomite keeps that position. Does he fortify in? Probably. Yeah, the 3 into the 6. Yep. Okay, here goes Pete, who's now getting the 10 trade. JJ Bre's going to get the 12. Ares will get the 15 third in turn order. That'll be interesting. Let's see if the card skipping comes back to haunt JJ Bre and Ares. JJ Bre laughing because Pete's keeping direct lines on him. The problem is Pete no longer has lines on this portion of JJ Bre. Okay, JJ Bre adds. He's hitting Pete hard. He takes a bonus. JJ Bre takes a bonus. How about that? You guys think you'd have JJ Bre taking a bonus here in turn 6? 6, how about that? Here's your bonuses. He takes the +3 of Sudeste. Fleece continues to hit red on every turn, but he moves those troops away. Interesting. He's only been taking out 1s of red, but almost pointing that he's looking at red. He just can't get to him. He's got much better lines on Kuhl now. Here's the 15 trade for Ares, so he gets the last in turn order. Effectively 6th in turn order there. Ah, he opens up. So subtle move there. JJ Bre's mad because he opens up Pete to now hit JJ Bre in retaliation. So very smart move there by Ares. Very subtle. He hits this spot. JJ Bro had specifically left this one with a big stack here, so Pete couldn't get his stack back into him to retaliate. And Ari says, I would love to watch the retaliation happen. So he goes ahead and opens up that pathway from Pete back into JJ Bro. He doesn't do the dirty work of breaking the bonus, but he assumes Pete will in retaliation. No cards on 3. We haven't seen anybody trade on 3. We'll almost certainly see trades on 4. If Pete has cards on 3, I think we see him. In an effort to keep the game going. Red can almost kill Pete here. Without trading? He would have had to trade. Pete doesn't take the bait. Lets JJ hold the bonus. Did you guys have JJ Bro holding the bonus? He gives a laugh. Getting to hold the bonus in turn 6. Interesting. I think this is what you get when you get a group of really smart players. They played this game totally different than how we've seen most of these games. Also probably affected by the way the points are working for this golden group. They're very analytical, and they don't necessarily make the rash move that just ends the game. They're all very concerned about keeping the game alive. JJ, no cards on 3. Would have been interesting if he would have traded. He may have cards on 3. It would be interesting to know if he had them. Belize on 4. Goes for that kill he's been lining up all game. I don't think he can quite get it with the trade. He's only getting 20. Gotta hit the 7 on the right. Gotta get that 10 down into the 8. I don't think he's got it. I think this is a trade to stay alive. Yeah, that 8 at the bottom was Keel's really smart move early in the game. We talked about it really early in the game. Keel had to get something down towards the bottom to help protect himself. He was able to do just enough to make that annoying position to have to go. I think it was a really smart play by Keel, and I think it may be the game decider because he did that. I think if he doesn't do that, Fleas gets that kill there and runs the board. We think Keel's getting a kill here. Is it red? Yeah, it's red. No, it's Pete. He's going to double tap the 13, take the 23 down and around. It's close, though. Oh, no, he didn't use the 13. Okay, he didn't have to use it. Okay, it wasn't close. Tool gets the kill on Pete. Gets the 4 points, gets the trade in turn. Does he go straight for the 70? No, he goes for the red kill. He's going to play it greedy. Try to get the red kill timed up. 2-on-1. Loses the 2-on-1. Won't get it. Will not get it. Greedy play from Kuehl. I don't know that he definitely had the 70, but he went for the kill on red. Who can red get a kill on? It would have to be JJ, bruh. And it's not going to be an easy path. Got to come up through the middle to get him. He's got to come all the way across to the middle to finish this. Oh, yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Getting good rolls. He's got to win a 13-on-8. He gets it. Bradomite gets the kill. Kill on JJ, bruh. Ooh, and then fails to get the 70. He had plenty of troops. He just runs out of time. Feliz gets it. Feliz can't get the kill. What does he do? He just hits red. This game's going to open back up. He doesn't have the kill. Man, that was tough. Bradomite had the game. Had plenty of troops, just messed around maybe too long. Thought too much about where to put them. Now the game gets very interesting. Aries on 3 troops. Can Feliz get there? 6-on-2. He's got it. He's got 100%. And he's got to get the 1. He gets it. Wow. That was well padded by Feliz. That was not easy to figure that one out. He gets the 45. He'll easily get the win here now. No additional bounties to go get, right? Wait, what just happened? How did he not get it? I was quarantined. It wasn't getting updated, but I will let you have it now. I don't know what happened with Feliz there. I missed the end of that. He just decided he didn't want the 70? Are these guys trying not to take the win so that they don't get targeted in game 2? Is that really what's happening here? Kuehl doesn't mind taking it. He's going to get the bounty on red. I did think we might see some slow playing in this game based off the way the scoring was going to work. Oh, he doesn't get the kill. He takes too much of the board. Kuehl gets the win, but not the additional kill there. Okay, so Kuehl's going to be at 14. Feliz at 4. Bradomite at 4. Going into game 2, it'll be interesting to see how these guys play it. Really quick, while we're in between games, we want to thank our newest sponsor, NordVPN, sponsoring professional risk takers. We all know there's bad neighbors in risk. There's bad neighbors out there in the real world also. So if you are looking for a way to protect yourself while traveling abroad, or you would like virtual private networks for all kinds of reasons, including security, travel, and being able to log in a different place, NordVPN is your go-to. We're going to put a link here in the chat so you guys can help support professional risk takers. We'll also put it down in the description on the YouTube video. But we would love your guys' support. You can get an extra 65% off NordVPN plus 3 extra months by using our link and helping support professional risk takers. We really appreciate the partnership with NordVPN and look forward to continuing to partner and helping grow the game of Risk and our esports association through their awesome services they provide. So please check them out, NordVPN, and use the link down below so that you can help support what we're doing in professional risk takers and help grow our game. Thank you guys. And we are getting set up for game 2. Let me put the NordVPN link in here for you guys. Or maybe... Alright, looks like we got game 2 set up. There's our referral link. Please use it. Again, we'll put it in the YouTube description down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, go check it out. We're really excited about our partnership and the opportunity to help fund the future of Risk as an esports association. There's a lot of talk in the chat. I'll update you guys on the chat because these are super good players playing. So their chat is quite humorous. Right, they asked for the points. Let me do that real quick. JJ Bruh is threatening to card skip. Even if he's in last, but he's in first in turn order, he's definitely going to card skip here. Yeah, they already have some disdain towards each other. JJ Bruh was getting, obviously, some backlash for card skipping. And he said even if he was last in turn order this time, he was threatening to card skip. And guess what? He comes up first in turn order, which means he's almost certain to try to card skip, don't you guys think? We are playing Canada Advanced Game 2. This is a world domination. And you can see we've got unstable portals on the map. For those of you new to unstable portals, the way they work is they'll be red turn 1. They'll go blue in the same position on turn 2, which means they're usable. Turn 3, they'll move to a different position as red. Turn 4, in that position, they'll turn blue. And that's how they work. Every other turn, they'll be active, and they'll move around the map every 2 turns. Okay, we see an early bonus taken there by Ares. He takes the Newfoundland and Labrador +5 over on the right side. And we see the first turn bonus taken by JJ Bruh there in Manitoba, the +4. Ooh, he goes for the big bonus up top in Greenland, the +5. Big in land area, not necessarily that drastically bigger than the other ones. Yeah, I agree. That the 3 for 5 over there in Newfoundland and Labrador is very convenient. And it gives you nice access to a couple different parts of the board. Okay, the +4 Saskatchewan taken by Bradamite. We think everyone will have at least a bonus. He gives the fist bump back to JJ Bruh. JJ Bruh dubs back. Kuehl gives a fist bump. Interestingly, without the bonus yet. Let's see where Kuehl's going. Kuehl doesn't have a great line on a bonus. Also, it'll be interesting to see if Kuehl gets targeted a little bit with his 14 points from game 1. Okay, so Kuehl gave the fist bump. preemptively before he takes the bonus, which makes sense. We see those 3 middle bonuses taken, which are very popular bonuses on the map. But the Alberta bonus, the +5, goes there to Kuehl. And Kuehl rolls out a stack for Pete. Pete gives back the thanks. How about that? We have some good neighbor risk. If you're playing in Canada, you have to play good neighbor risk, right? So that makes sense. Okay, so Fleas is going bonus on the left side. He gets some interesting open eyes on that bonus, takes Alaska, and then decides that while he's at it, he might as well have Yukon, right? So if you have Alaska, you might as well take the Yukon. Gets the +7 combined there. He is last in turn order, so the 2 bonuses turn 1 aren't as greedy as a move, but we'll see if the other players feel the same way. Pete, the only player without a bonus after turn 1. Now we see all the second bonuses. This is where the game really gets interesting. And JJ Bruh, like his buddy Arco, going for the +6 of Ontario right there. Common move from them right in the middle of the map. Those are 2 great bonuses to have connected together. The +10 right in the middle of the map for JJ Bruh. Does everyone just allow it? Will be interesting. How good neighborly will these players play in Canada? When in Rome, play good neighborly. So let's see. Hey, everyone's just going to keep working on second bonuses. That's the way we're going to play this one out. Aries goes and takes his second bonus of British Columbia, another +5 there. The map is getting carved up quickly. Question is, who goes for the states or the prestigious Quebec +8? Maybe none of it? Okay, Pete gets his bonus. He's going to be a little behind in terms of early troops. But can he make that work from that bonus? He makes kind of a initial move on Northwest Territory. Maybe that's his plan next turn. Ah, Kuehl gets taken out of his bonus. We get a well played from JJ Bruh. How about that? Bradamite goes uber aggressive. Hits Kuehl hard. Kuehl down to 12 troops. Shoots out the good game laughing face. Bradamite cries back. And then sends the love bot emoji back. Very aggressive early game play from Bradamite. Yeah, I think that's purely based off game 1. But I think it really hurts Bradamite's game that he just did that. Kuehl can't figure out anything he can do in retaliation. He rolls the 4 on 2 and gets it. Doesn't lose a troop. How about that? And he stacks inside the Bradamite bonus. See, Bradamite ended his game by doing that, which is interesting. Yeah, I think there's some concept of the targeting piece, but I don't think it was the smart move by Bradamite. I don't see how that gets him to the end in this game. Yeah, I mean, it definitely limits Kuehl's chances. I get that, but it completely eliminates himself too. Yeah, he didn't have enough troops to do the total removal, right? That's why it was too early of an attack, probably. If you can do that and make it to where they can't retaliate, then yeah, it's a great move. That wasn't doable at that point. How the rest of these guys play? JJ Bruh now at 39 troops. He's got more troops than Bradamite and Kuehl combined here already going into turn 3. How does he play it out? Oh, he takes out an Ares position. But why? He doesn't want Ares down there at the bottom. I mean, this game's going to have a very much a winner-take-all feel to it, right? Because especially if Huel goes out early, which it looks like is going to happen, it's going to be the winner of this game almost surely that will win the group and get the direct trip to the finals. So it's going to turn into a winner-take-all very soon. So going for the risky bounty on Huel probably doesn't make sense for these guys at this point. Until it makes sense cards wise. JJ Bro gives the fist bump to Pete, and I don't know if a fist bump's enough to get through what they've been through together. So we'll see if that works. Yeah, Leona says 4 points. See, I think the points aren't going to help you a ton, but yes. The 12 troops and 2 cards. Yeah, so the value of a card here is 3 or 4 troops. Probably. Ah, there's the break. Pete breaks JJ Bruh. He's not going to let him have the game. And then JJ Bruh gives the good luck, which is obviously not what he means. Do we see a break of JJ Bruh from... Oh, okay. He's rolling down the Kuhl. Can he get Kuhl completely out of there? No, he does not get the good dice that Kuhl had against him. Bradomite's game is over. Even if he wins the 2-on-1, his game's over here. Yeah. I think Bradomite will be... yeah, there's the crying general. I think he'll regret that move. He hits another dual position, which makes that kill even easier for Elise, maybe? What does Kuhl do? Card skip? Yeah, who has that? Pete doesn't really have lines on Bradomite. Portals will open up next turn, so that does open up some lines. I think JJ does still have the best path to both. I agree. Well, remember, Little Banana Juice, all these guys are already into the semifinals. They don't have to worry about that. They're just playing to win. The winner of this group goes straight to finals. Yeah. It's been an interesting start to the game for sure. Lee's at 46 troops. He breaks Bradomite. Weakens him further. How about that? Nobody going for the kills, but they continue to weaken Bradomite and Kuhl just to keep him as weak as possible, which is going to give someone an easy opportunity to take him out. I think JJ Bro gets him. JJ Bro could get 6 cards here for taking out 23 troops. He's trying to line it up, I think. Double kill this early in the game is very tough to line up. He's going for the Kuhl kill, which will trade him in turn. Ooh, he needs good dice here. 3-on-2. He gets it. He'll be able to feed this into a Bradomite kill most likely. Not most likely, definitely. He's only getting 4 troops for the trade. Okay, so back to most likely for sure. I don't think he gets the kill on Bradomite. Even though Bradomite has 7 troops and he just got a card trade, we're so early in the game that that's not good enough to get the Bradomite kill. He does take back his bonus. Ares gets the Bradomite kill. Yeah, Ares gets the Bradomite kill. Gets the 3 cards. I think we'll see Kuehl upset about the way Bradomite played that. They end up first 2 out here. Use the portal to go back down through the pink 1 at the bottom. Finishes off the Bradomite kill. And now we have the crazy situation where 5 of the 6 players sitting on 4 points. How about that, guys? Oh, we see a slider mistake from Ares. Going for the JJ break. Oh yeah, Kuehl does have 14. True. But the other 4 players sitting on 4. Fleece takes back a bonus. Okay, so the extra cards went to Ares and JJ, bruh. He has just kind of played quietly off to the side this whole game. Not getting too involved. Fleece now at 52 cards. Everybody on 4 cards to start this turn. Feliz with 13 more troops than Pete, the next highest player. Ares has 2 bonuses. Feliz has 3 bonuses. JJ Bra's not going to stay in for that. He really took time to make the break there. Interesting. Built some drama in it. We're in a real balanced 4-player game now, except for the bonus generation. JJ Bra with a lot more bonus generation now than everybody else. JJ Bra at plus 10. It's a plus 9 for Ares, so not a big difference there. Plus 8 for Feliz. And Pete just with his 1 bonus, the plus 5 in Greenland. Ares would like a 3rd bonus, thank you very much. He goes with another plus 5. Now a plus 14 for Ares. thinking through what to do. Portals will open up next turn. Yep, he can't move much, except he's got portals potentially. But everyone feels comfortable enough with the balanced game right now to wait for cards on 5. Feliz has a big troop advantage. If he trades here, he could potentially go for the JJ Bruh kill. How much does he hit JJ Bruh? Just there? Gonna break him? Yeah, he's got to break him back, right? And JJ Bruh sending a bunch of good games to him, letting him know that I'm gonna hit you really hard because of this. Okay, he doesn't break. He lets him know, basically, if you break me again, I'm coming at you. JJ Bruh gets 16 troops, plus the 8 for the trade. So he's at 24. Yeah, the trades are only at 8. It'll be a 10 for Ares, 12 for Pete, 15 for Feliz. All these bonuses get allowed to happen. Does JJ Bruh make something exciting? He just hits a single of Feliz, and he lines up Pete to some degree. Ares trades. He only gets the 10. Think he can get Pete, Leona? I don't think he's got enough for it. He has to get a 15 over there to the right. I don't think he's got it. Yeah, it's super tight, and it's only worth, what, 10 troops or something? 15 troops? Gets the 12 trade. He's at 74 troops. If someone would have broken JJ Bruh last turn, if Feliz would have done that break of JJ Bruh last turn, I think he would be much more vulnerable. Let's see. He would like the United States, please. If you would be so kind, I will take the United States. Indians on 69 troops, which is impressive to coordinate it that well. Got it, Corn. Okay. JJ Bruh goes to break everybody. He's running a 70 in a World Dom game. Yeah. Leona, right on cue, transition to no bonus game. That was funny that you said that right on time with that. JJ Brown makes a nice 70 run on a World Dom game. Upsets everybody equally, which if you upset everybody equally, that usually works. Everyone takes out a chunk of JJ now. Aries would like his bonus back. Thank you very much. He also doesn't want JJ to have that bonus. And if while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and take this and this bonus. And I'll go ahead and hit JJ Bro up here a little bit. JJ Bro at 48 troops. Aries at 102 troops. Freedom Out, we would love to hear your opinions after. Pete would like his bonus. He just goes into one big stack, ready to clean up whatever becomes available. He leaves Aries' bonuses. Aries with 3 bonuses here. Pete gives the fist bump. I don't know if it's to fleas or based off of the Aries reaction there. Fleas takes a bonus, loses a 2-on-1 for another bonus. Okay, so troop disparity is growing for sure. JJ Bro at 55 troops. Aries 97, Pete 87, Fleas 85. JJ Brez gonna retaliate to Aries probably. Oh, yeah, here we go. Doesn't take back the Greenland bonus. How much havoc does JJ cause the rest of the way here? Can any of these guys on 1 get a kill without having to trade? I think so. JJ considering what to do up top. He opens up the Aries stack to him by doing that. Yes, okay, so potentially Pete and Aries would hit black because he's on 4 cards. He's only got the 1 bonus, but he's got a 42 stack sitting right there in the middle. So both Pete and Feliz just setting up those stacks in the middle, ready to clean up the havoc. JJ Bress says good game. Aries goes for the JJ kill. I don't think, yeah. This is his toughest part of it, is that left side if he's going to go for it. Feliz tells him to go for it. Maybe the confidence from Feliz, no. Okay, so he fortifies off of that. Doesn't want to hit him too hard. JJ at 51 troops. Can Pete find a way to get the kill? No, he's taking back Greenland. Pete would still like to be playing a bonus game. JJ is going to get killed slowly, and this is going to be a stable 3-player in-game most likely. Does Feliz go and get the kill? Yeah, Feliz is going to get the kill on JJ. He gets the 5 cards. Okay, so that's the Feliz kill on JJ. He gets 35 and a +2. He's at 134 troops. What does he do? He's got the big advantage going into the latter part of this game. He's going to be on 4 cards next turn. Everyone else will be on 2. He'll also be ahead in troop number. Do we see an Aries Pete team on Feliz? Do we see Feliz target one of them specifically? I think what Feliz and what Aries and Pete have to do is target Feliz together. So they each just need to take out a chunk of Feliz. I think that's what we're seeing happen. They definitely need to break anything he has. Try to limit what he can do on the board. Taking over some bonuses. Flea's down to 116 now, so troop count's pretty close, but Flea's likely has a trait. Yeah. So we do see it. We see him play it very smart. Pete and Aries both take out chunks of Feliz, knowing that he was in the advantageous position. They clear him out. Pete takes the U.S. How about that? Pete would like the bonus of the United States, please. Give me that +10. Feliz doesn't trade on 4. He goes just to break everything he can. Yeah, that's the play you got to make there. Okay, now do Aries or Pete have a trade on 3? Will be very interesting. No trade on 3 for Aries. He's continuing just to hit Fleas. We're seeing troop numbers drop just because these guys are hitting each other so hard. Who can take advantage of the situation? Does Pete have cards on 3? And if he does, the game has shifted a bit. He does have trade on 3. Pete hits Feliz. He wants his Greenland bonus. That's all he's wanted all game. He wants his Greenland bonus and people keep taking it from him. Okay, this is a hard hit on Feliz. Does he hit the big stack? Or does he just break? Yeah, he does. He's going for the Feliz kill. He wants all 5 cards. Does he have it? He can double tap the 16. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Okay, so he hits Feliz as hard as he can because he knows Feliz is getting the trade. Saw that as the only way to keep the game going. Does this mean Aries gets the game? Aries not having to trade on 4 would be very interesting. Yeah, but does Feliz know that he can't feed the game? He can't retaliate against Pete because he would be feeding the game to Aries. Does he hit Aries back? Can he hit Aries and get the cards? No, he goes to retaliate against Pete, which I think... No, okay, he's going after Aries. He just had to go through a little bit of Pete. I think this is the right move. To keep his chance in the game, I think this is the move he had to make. Obviously, he could have hit Pete in retaliation. Oh, he could have used a portal there and saved some troops. Oh, but that was the smarter way to play it. Just going to break some of Pete now. So everyone keeps hitting the person highest in cards. Pete keeps ending on 69, which tells you how much of a professional that guy is at risk. Okay. So we're in a lower balance here. Aries no trade on 4. That is interesting. I think Aries with a trade on 4 there wins the game. Well, it matters a bunch if Felice has a trade on 3 here. Surely not another trade on 3. We'll see. Pete definitely doesn't have a trade. He's on 34 cards. Can Pete really accomplish anything? He's on 34 cards, or 34 troops, 28 territory, so he doesn't have any kind of stack to work with here either. He's just going to break some blue. He sees blue as the most likely, winner, so he's going to hit some blue. Take a couple bonuses while he's at it and see if he can get cards on 3. Felice has cards on 3. How about that? Sometimes you just need cards on 3 a couple of times and you look a lot better at the game. Be an easy kill on Aries, right? Unless he just misses something. That's 5 cards. He'll get the trade and he can kill Pete. Well played by Fleas. Fantastic game. Getting cards on 3 a couple of times always makes you look better. Question. Fleas gets the kill there. Goes up to... He at 8 now. Should be a relatively easy, straightforward kill here on Pete. Does he have the time? He's attacking so fast, trying to get it done. He gets it done. Feliz is your winner of the Golden Group. Feliz will go directly to the Hotbunz World Tour Final here in a couple weeks. Huel, Aries, JJ Bruh, Bradamite, and Pete will all be playing next week in the Hotbunz World Tour semifinals. Let's check out a little post-game, see who wants to talk here.
GG's.
What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Everyone pretty happy with how that went? Feeling pretty
Well, not too happy.
good?
I'm so pissed. I looked over and I saw black on 2 cards, not 3, because I was planning out what I was going to do. If I had noticed, oh, that was so stupid.
That he was on
If
3
I'd
cards at
noticed,
the end?
exactly, if I just noticed he was on 3, I would have hit him instead of hitting both of them.
Gotcha. I mean, it's hard to expect cards on 3 twice there at the end, too. That's tough. Tough to combat.
It was just, I saw 2, and it completely left my mind that he was going to get a card at the end of his turn.
Huel, do you want to talk about... Bradamite, are you in here?
I am indeed.
Would you like to start, or do you want Huel to start?
Kill can start.
Go ahead, Huel. Walk us through what your thoughts were.
Well, on the first game, I got unlucky on the kill on Brady Mine, I think. Oh, I mean, no, it was, well, the one kill I was going for, I got
It was
unlucky.
yeah.
Yeah. If I got that and I got one more kill, I would have been on 20, I think, and it would have been a lot more likely to win from there.
Yeah.
And well, in the end of the first game, I obviously made a misplay because I didn't count too closely. If I placed my troops in any other way, I would have been able to get the last kill as well.
Gotcha.
And the second game, I think it was a misplay from Bradymites to break me. I had 3 stack on the bottom. I could add on that my 3 troops and hit a 2 stack, and then I have a chance to break both bonuses still. I think it was a super risky move, and well, it didn't work out for him, obviously.
Were you worried after game 1, Kuehl, that you might get targeted in game 2?
Well, not really.
Not really. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious if you were thinking that.
I mean, I don't think it's a winning move to target
Yeah.
anyone by yourself, at least.
Yep.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you are working by alone, and like just hit you back because I don't have a chance to do anything anymore.
Right.
Like after I got broken, I lost on my tempo. I lost my bonus troops. I didn't have a chance to make a comeback. If I took my bonus, I would have just gotten broken again, and yeah, that's it. So all I could do is just prevent Bradymite from like making it to the finals.
Gotcha.
And the reason I broke RS was because of the first turn. Because he took the bonus first turn from me.
Oh, but just because of which bonus he took. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you needed to be removed from the game immediately. You would have won if you survived it all. So it made sense to get rid of you.
Yeah, but I still think it's a misplay from Bradema to do that.
I mean, everyone needed to get rid of you.
Not
No.
really.
The way the tournament, like the way that group is structured, it doesn't matter if he suicides or not because he's guaranteed semifinals. He just needs to win. Does that make sense?
But you are not going to win if you break my bonus and like give a chance for me to break him.
QL.
I can explain now if you want.
It doesn't matter whether or not like he slams you or not. He's guaranteed semifinals. It's about winning this group to go to the finals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he breaks me, he does not have a chance to win.
Well, yeah, but if you survive at all, it's over. And then when you broke him back, he was just like, all right, I got to get rid of him. So to stand a chance. That's just a simple.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, but it's just the
I
way.
can explain. JJ, I can explain.
I'm sorry.
So the basic premises is that I would like to preface by saying, and I know that some people don't believe me, especially like Zadris, for example, but I don't really like playing that way. I'm definitely somebody who likes to be a good neighbor because if I'm not, then what happened, what you saw happen does happen, and it ruins games. So I'd like to preface my thoughts first by saying that I don't normally play that way. But the reason why I did in this game, partly, well, for one, I was really angry at myself for losing the first game. And I had the set on 3, but so did Cool. So that was kind of just, I was angry at myself for that. And I was a little bit upset that he had a set on 3, but that's just a luck thing. That doesn't really, it doesn't mean much. But in the second game, once JJ took a second bonus, and Black got 2 bonuses first turn, I kind of realized that, well, if I'm going to be able to keep up with both of them and the fact that JJ is next to me, I'm going to need a second bonus too. And the only other person that was next to me was Cool. And he only had a 3 and a 2. And I rolled a 10v3 and lost 4 troops.
So to clarify, Brandon, your goal was not necessarily just to break Kuehl. You just saw that as your only option for a second bonus was there, or the easiest option for a second bonus.
I mean, obviously, there a certain percentage of the play was to make sure that Cool couldn't win.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try to pretend that it wasn't a targeting move. But that was not the purpose the sole purpose of what I did. I a 10v3, you don't expect to lose 4 troops. I expected to lose maybe 1 or 2, maybe even none.
Yeah,
And then Pete took him out from the top. He hit a couple ones up top, and then I think it was either Ares or Felix who hit a couple ones at the bottom. I thought about doing it right as Cool took the bonus, but then I kind of decided that I wasn't going to. But as it came to my turn, people kept hitting troops around his bonus. And I decided that he only had about 9 troops that I could hit. And if I got good dice, I could take him out and hold the bonus. And if I was actually able to take him out of the bonus and have that second bonus, I don't think JJ would break me. I
Oh.
don't know if Felix or Ares would, but the pressure would be off me, I feel like, because then I still have a position and Cool's the one that has less. So it was a gamble for sure. And I think at the end of the day, I'm not going to admit that it was a misplay. I don't like going back on the decisions that I make.
Sure.
I kind of stick to the decisions that I make. But I do feel sorry. It's definitely not, it's not something that I enjoy doing, ruining people's tournaments, because when it's
Feels-
happened to me in the past, it
didn't
sucks.
ruin it. You didn't ruin anyone's tournament. We're
Well,
all still.
I ruined the game, and I ruined his chance to get to the finals, and I do feel bad for that.
He didn't ruin that. He still has a chance.
Yeah, he still had
This
14
didn't matter
points.
at all. That's why I was gonna go break QL if you didn't. So
Let's be honest. Unless you full sweep the first game, you're not going to make it to the finals unless you win game 2. I mean, the way that points, generally speaking, pan out in game 2 is somebody will get 2 or 3 kills, and even with 2 kills and a win, they get more points than Cool, and that's it. Even Pete, who was at 0 points in the second game, if at the very end there, where is him, Ares, and Felix, if he managed to get both of those kills and the win, he'd get first.
Well, just
So-
a point on that. If Kuehl somehow gets a bounty in that second game, which you're saying people wouldn't allow, but if he does, he's at 18. And then if someone gets a kill or 2 kills and the win, they're at 17. So there's a possibility, but
correct.
yeah, it's pretty low. I agree.
That's correct. Okay.
I agree with the fact that your second game is way better for real because someone could just take the first game, so just take a bounty and the win, but in the second one, someone takes like 2-3 bounties and wins. I understand that for sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of the point? The first game, it's still anyone's game after the first game.
Yeah,
Right.
So yeah,
but it's when you see QL as having 14 points, he gets 1 bounty, maybe 2 bounties. He could just freaking suicide for another bounty and he's done, right?
Right.
So it's like,
well, if
It-
he gets 1 bounty and then someone else gets 3 bounties in the win in game 2, that's more points, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
That's 19.
Yeah.
he just take a couple bounties and then he's done. He takes 1 bounty and then suicides for the next one. Like, it's simple as that.
That's fair.
So
But
I mean, if you look at that entire line of argument as a whole, I mean, even though I went to every person that was streaming. I went to Mish's stream. I went to Pete's stream, and
Dang.
I scrolled back and read through everyone that was talking, and I was just getting flamed. And honestly, I understand that people are upset that
I
did it.
wasn't flaming you. I don't want to be in that group.
I know you specifically weren't, but let's just say the people in the chat. were.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
And
okay.
it doesn't really feel great, even though I understand why they're upset.
Well,
But I hope I'm able to kind of communicate my thoughts.
It's okay, man. I want everyone to hear this. I'm sure there's a lot of people on QL stream. I would have broke him. Okay, it doesn't matter. He was getting broken. Okay.
yeah, but I would have been able to hold the bones.
Oh man, no, you wouldn't have a bonus.
You were going first, and I
Yeah,
was turn orders, so I would have held the bones. I would have.
Okay, I would have broken you eventually.
Yeah, okay,
So-
yeah, sure.
I'll interject to say
I was Felice too, because like first turn and he's last. I was like, no,
But
no.
so Brady might break me. I still had my 3 stack on the bottom as Sage. It was only a 2 stack on top of it. There was a good chance for me to break Brady Mites after if he got the second bonus. So
Mhm.
in my eyes, it's a huge gamble. You need me to get very bad dice, and you need to get good dice when getting the bonus yourself. Like, if you don't get good enough, then I will just break you, and we are both dead. Like, well, happened here, but you didn't just get
Just
the
for
bonus.
the stats on
First
this, thanks to Ares, 7.5 is the average troops remaining on that 10v3 attack. So it wasn't a great situation for Bradamite.
Yeah, but after that there were like 3 ones and a 2 left to hit.
Yes, yeah, he still had to finish it off. Yep.
No, you're right. And I knew that I couldn't take you out of the US cool. So I knew that if I was actually able to take the bonus, you'd be able to break 1, maybe 2 with good dice. But I think at the end of the day, if I was able to take the bonus, I would still have a more dominant position than you. And because of that, and because of how it looks on the board, I don't think that the other players, especially those that are next to me, like JJ, would retaliate against me when actually all I'm doing is helping the other players' chances of winning.
Yeah,
Sure.
they would never break unless
I
they're.
understand that, but if you do that, then you are losing troops and tempo as well, because you are just starting a fight with me, and you are most likely not able to hold any bonuses more. So in my eyes, and I think it's a more likely and a more viable way to win the game to not break me there, because then you are just holding the bonus and you are gathering the troops instead of throwing them into me.
I agree. And the reason why I took the gamble was because of the game that we're playing. We're in the golden group, so I'm guaranteed a semi spot.
Yeah, you
If
play a
this
little
was an
differently.
actual quarterfinal game, I guarantee you I probably wouldn't have broken you because it ruins my game. But because all of us, if we don't win, are guaranteed a semi spot, then I felt that it was enough justification to take the gamble on my part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, JJ, bro, quick question. Were you surprised Pete hit your 4 in that game 1 situation? You felt like he was targeting you?
50-50. I'm
Okay.
surprised he didn't hit me the second time.
Okay.
Thought I was done when Ares moved his stagger. I was like, Ares, you freaking troll, bro.
He moved right out of the way for you.
2 games in a row. This man is freaking hurting me, man. I swear. I freaking
Hey,
swear.
listen, frick you for taking out my bottom position on game 2.
Fed me. You
Frick
fed
you for taking out my only top position on game 1.
Your only top position in game 1. I removed it.
Yes, your very first turn, you hit my only one up there.
I was just taking a card. I wasn't even looking at who I was hitting.
Bull. No way. This is payback for DMs.
I was
No need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes.
Oh my god, dude.
It's ready to
KJ,
taco.
can you turn the taco thing off? I need to mute you.
Either turn it off or make it sound better.
All right. Well, the good news is all these guys, in their obvious good feelings towards each other, will be moving on to the semifinals, where they very possibly will be in the same group again. So should be a lot of fun to watch in the semifinals next week. Thank you guys for playing.
Wishing you guys best of luck. See ya.
Thank you. Good games.
All right, it's off. Sorry
you.
about
All right, that's it. That's quarterfinal group 2. The golden group, Feliz, will be moving on to the Hotbunz World Tour Finals. Congratulations to Feliz. Huel, Aries, JJ Bruh, Bradamite, and Pete will all be competing next week in the semifinals. Should be awesome to see how that works out. We got 5 of them and only 2 groups in semifinals, so very likely they will be matched up again next week, which will be interesting to see how those dynamics work. Remember, please go click the link for our NordVPN if you are looking for some extra security as you browse online, and a lot of other benefits that are associated with NordVPN. You should check it out. Help support PRT. We're really excited for our partnership with them. We'll also post the link down in the description here on YouTube. We're just a few hours away from quarterfinal group 3. It'll be at 1900 UTC, about 2.5 hours from now. You can check out group 3 quarterfinals right here on Professional Risk Takers on Twitch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Matt Mitch on Risk. Until next time, everybody, may your dice be nice. See you guys. Okay, let's raid out. We can maybe, who do we want to raid out? A lot of good options. Kuehl, JJ Bruh. What do you guys vote? Kuehl or JJ Bruh?